Somebody at a concert recently asked me for a bit more blues on the channel, which I'm more than happy to do because I absolutely love playing the blues, and I think it's probably the most important guitar style because it's the core of the rhythm, it's the core of rock and roll. And yes, I've made a specialty of playing Spanish style guitar because that's cool and interesting, and I've been lucky enough to have people get interested in that. But the blues is the heart of everything, and a lot of Calidad songs are actually blues chord progressions, just doled up in a Spanish way. So, one of my favorite blues guitarists is Jack White for his pure simplicity, and because as someone who's in the White Stripes playing the only melodic instrument, there's a drummer and then there's him, his guitar has to fulfill the role of both rhythm and lead, and he does it in the most wonderful, simplistic style. So here's something in the style of Jack White, but it can also be in the style of so many other guitarists. And all I'm going to assume is that you know the minor pentatonic scale or the blues scale. If you don't, real quick, in A minor, it would be from the 5th fret. You go 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. That's A minor pentatonic. And you can take that exact same finger shape. We're going to use a D minor pentatonic today. So from the 10th fret, 10, 13, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 13, 10, 13. I'm rushing a bit because I'm hoping that you know this because it's pretty basic stuff, and if you don't, I've got lessons that explain the scale and the blues scale in some detail, so please check those out if this is a bit quick for you. And we're going to use E as well, so 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3. And I'm going to ask you to improvise, so let me just quickly play a lick for you. What I'm doing is very quickly playing an A chord. It's probably like an A5 power chord. It's a bit loose. Sometimes I play sort of like an A major. Sometimes it's like an A5. It's somewhere in there. You don't have to be scientific about which strings you hit. So I'm playing that chord as like a chord stab and then just improvising a simple lick. Only has to be a couple notes. After you've done 4 on the A, the next thing that the blues progression does is go to the D, the 4th chord. So play a D. You could play a D major chord. I personally play what I'd call a D5, so it's just like open D string, 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd fret of the B string, and then I kind of just mute the top string or kind of deliberately don't pick it, but it's muted in case I do pick it. That's a D5, quite a heavy sounding chord. And the D's up at the 10th fret, so you're gonna have to jump pretty quick. But that's good practice anyway. And I'm improvising these licks, so I'm not asking you to play what I'm playing, I'm just showing you the concept of making up a lick that comes from the minor pentatonic scale. If that's confusing you or that's something you want to work on, I have other videos specifically talking about improvisation at a much slower pace. And then the last chord of the 12-bar blues is an E, and we're using the open E minor pentatonic. D for the turnaround, A, E. So I'll quickly show the chords. A for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. D for 2, 1, 2. A for 2 more. Then the turnaround. E, D, A, E. And all I'm asking you to do is a chord stab. Then I play a lick. Now D. After 2 Ds, go back to A for 2. E for 1. D for 1. E. Good luck with that. It's a bit quick, but I think you'll be right. And of course you could just play it slower anyway. But it's a cool way of playing the chords and the lead at the same time. And I will confess, or I will divulge, that I'm kind of unnecessarily jumping around the neck. For example, when I play a D, I'm asking you to go up to the 10th fret to play a D. That's simply so I can keep the scale in the same shape for each chord in this lesson to simplify the lesson. As you progress, you'll learn that actually the D scale doesn't have to live here at the 10th fret, starting on a D note. There's actually notes from each scale all over the guitar neck. That's something I've talked about in other lessons and will continue to do. So I'm just saying, I'm asking you to jump around now to make this lesson actually simpler. But once you get rolling with this, you'll learn you don't have to jump around so much, and you'll actually be able to play even more fluently and fluidly with less finger movement, which is something to look forward to. Thank you very much. Hope this is cool. Leave me a comment so I know, am I moving too fast, am I moving too slow? What's good, what's bad? I'm happy to help. Love teaching, love playing. Thank you very much.